Hi, I am Jacqueline Rose, and I do not think it's a coincidence that you're here. I think you're meant to be here. So if this message resonates with you, click like and subscribe to my channel. This channel is about the spiritual awakening process, the ascension process, self-help, self-love, and self-awareness. My intentions here are always pure. I'm just trying to help anybody along on their journey. So I was just thinking about life, and I was thinking about like self-worth, and this is from my perspective, but we as women, and I'm sure it's the same way for men, but I can only speak on a female's behalf, but we as women are so judged on our looks. And I think as a child, I got that message that to be worthy, you had to be pretty. And I was always like told that, like, you're such a pretty little girl. I got attention if I was attractive. And when I started to gain weight, I didn't feel attractive anymore. And I don't think that's true. I think that there are women that are of all sizes that are attractive. But that's what I told myself. And so because of that, and because I used food as a coping mechanism of trying to hide my pain, and I tried to escape it, I was seeing that I was repeating the patterns, obviously, but I, in my mind, became more unattractive and more unworthy. And so when I felt unworthy, and I was thinking to myself, like, I didn't think I was that good of a nail tech. I didn't think I was that good of a mom. I didn't think I was that good of a wife. I didn't think I was that good of, you name it. I didn't think I was good enough. And I say that a lot, but I just always saw myself as mediocre, and even when I was attractive. But if I wasn't attractive, then I really didn't feel like I was worthy of shit. So there's these stamps that society and life gives you, and you have this like subconscious program in your head saying, because you're not pretty, you're not worthy. One reason why it's just like another proof. And so then you feel unworthy, and you treat people the way you feel, and then they treat you that way back. And then one day I just started to find my power because of looking better. So it's still something that I have to look at and make sure that, like, I don't get my worth off of the way that I look. I get my worth off of the person that I am. It's checking yourself, because one day I'm gonna be an old ass bitch just like everybody else. These looks fade, And so you really have to learn to be worthy. And like, I really have to learn to work out and eat right for more than just the way I look, but because I love myself. I mean, that's why, originally I always say that with weight loss, I was not trying to lose weight to love myself. I was doing it to try to look better. And because I started to look better, I started to love myself. And then I started noticing that. Then I observed my behavior. I went back and I said, oh, look at Jacqueline. Now that she feels more attractive, she feels more worthy. And that was an issue for me. I had to look at as a bird's eye view, like I say, and then you start to look at stuff and go, okay, that's something that you have to check. You have to change that. You have to work out. You have to eat right. You have to do these things not just because of your looks. Mostly, I do it because it gives me a connection. When your body is pure of toxins, or as many as you can get out of your body, you can connect to a higher source. And I do it because I love this temple that I'm in. It has to be more than just your looks. It was at first. And then I got my power back. And I want to share my journey. I just looked down at the clock. It said 4:44. Anyways, and I just want to help. I always say that I want to help people on their journey, but I also want people to be recognized. I want to help you lose the weight that you want to lose. I want to help you achieve the goal you want to achieve. I want to cheer you on, and I want to help people in a lot of different ways. But I also don't want you to get trapped in the same trap that so many people do. And I want to share my stories so you may see my behavior or the things that I discover. And then you go, okay, hold on, let me look at that a little different. That's why if you're a friend of mine, I can always talk to you and go like, hey, try this or maneuver this. Like, it's a game. It's a game of life. And you're a character and you have blind spots to your own bullshit. I always say that. You have to be aware of your behavior and start looking at what you do in your patterns in your life, the patterns of the way that you think, the patterns of your habits every day. What are you doing when you're waking up? What are you thinking about when you're waking up? Where's your mind going? Are you able to focus? Are you able to literally be present in the moment? You have to start analyzing yourself. Higher self, ego self, analyzing to be able to change, because you have to integrate the ego. The ego will never go anywhere, but you can integrate it. It's fun. I hope somebody learns something from my because sometimes I get these bits of information, these bits of intuitiveness or words, and they're not even mine. They're thoughts and words. And I'm just like, that's when this channel started. It was like, I have to just speak these things out to somebody and maybe it will resonate, and I would have people resonate. So maybe it will help you along on your journey. And click like and subscribe to my channel. Support me in any way you can. I would really appreciate it. I love y'all. Much love.